Going for walks like this makes me think about my mum, my dad,
and my grandma.
yeah, and what they were like when they were growing up here in Uganda, and how free they must have felt. I know obviously there's been some really hard times. There's been some really, really hard times back here in Uganda, but for the past 40 years, it's been really stable. So before the hard times, which is why I guess my mum and a lot of my aunties and uncles ended up traveling and moving to England for a better life. I wonder if they had moments where they remembered what it was like during during the peaceful times. And me being here right now makes me really appreciate it and understand how they must have felt, because right now me being here I feel so peaceful. I feel so calm. It's just so nice seeing the kids just we've kept them away from the TV for we've only been here for 1 week and they have not watched TV at all. So it's nice seeing the kids interact with themselves and bond with each other, play out for most of the day, just being out and being active, interacting with other people, with themselves, and learning. It's so valuable. And having that, precious time, precious moments of your kids sitting down, sometimes like it's just in peace. You're not saying nothing because there's just so much going on around you in a beautiful way. Sometimes you don't need to say a thing. Just enjoy in peace. Enjoy being in silence while you take in what's around you. And what is around me is peace, home, land, nature,
home,
care, yeah, love.
Africa is called the motherland.
The motherland. So guys, when you go to not Ginger, you go back to England.
Yeah.
What are you going to tell your friends?
It was hot and great in Uganda.
Hot and great.
Yeah. And enjoyed for.
Huh?
And beauty.
And what?
Beauty.
Say it to the camera. Beautiful. Yeah. Just like you boys. So, we mirror this. We are mirrors of where we, like a reflection.
Hey, give me the mic.
And when we're walking, we just wave. We just say hello. And they wave back, Obviously, sometimes you do get some weird stares when you're walking because it's like, what is this person saying hello to me? But it's not all the time. Most of the time, I must say, when I wave and I say hello, I get a hello back. I mean, even the other, a few days ago, I went shopping with Alika. And we're in the community, like deep in the community. We're not too far away from town. And we saw some locals, people, family, sat outside burning muchomo by the fire. And here we are with our bags. And I've seen them 2 times because I've walked. There's a particular pathway that we walk so that we can get a little bit closer to the centre to do food shopping or grocery shopping. And these locals were outside. They were sat and they just waved and said, hello, hi. And he invited us over and he said, welcome. He welcomed us. He got to know us. He offered us a local brew, which tastes amazing. In Uganda, we have this particular drink that's really well known called Uganda Waraji. But it wasn't that. He said it's called a crude. It's like a fresher form, a more purer form. When you smell it, you can smell the fruit. You can taste it even when you smell it. The sweetness, the aroma. And it tasted amazing. So pure. So smooth. And we sat down, we got acquainted, you know. They gave us some muchomo that they were grilling. It's just so different. We've been lied to, man. This type of fear that people have to go home, you really realize that you've been bamboozled for real. Because it's the complete opposite. This Western propaganda really, really drove us away from our home. They kept us away. They wanted us to be divided so that they can continue to cause chaos. You guys, you need to come home. Come home and see it for yourself. It's not all hunger and starvation and poverty and disease and what else? Greed. Oh no. I know there's always a good and there's always a bad, but we've constantly been fed the negative narrative. And you come and it's like all those fears, all those we as a people, we don't function that way. Naturally, we don't function that way. I know as a Ugandan, we're a lot more calmer. I won't speak for everybody, but as a Ugandan, for experience and just being a Ugandan myself, we don't like too much trouble. We like to do things jejely. You know, just calm, and it's here. But that could be because of the fact that we're not too deep in the city. But even then, our demeanor, the way we speak, we're a lot more laid back. And I guess that kind of goes hand in hand with pace of life. It's not fast paced. So the anxiety of feeling like you have to be on time, tap, that hustle and bustle, it's removed. So I'm doing a lot of healing. My ancestors already told me, you need to go home. You need to bring the babies, or you need to do some healing, because the Western world, back in England, I will speak of, is a very toxic environment. My body couldn't handle being in a place where I was being fed lies when I knew the truth within myself. I couldn't be in an environment like that. I couldn't, and I needed some grounding. I needed sun. But guys, I haven't slept. Well, I like to sleep up for about 10 hours. And sometimes if I'm able to get that in England. Yeah, acorns. Sometimes if I'm like, well, it's not all the time I'm able to get 10 hours of sleep in England. But even when I do get it, very quickly I become quite fatigued. So there's certain things or certain foods, certain supplements that I use in order to boost my energy consistently. But me being here in Uganda, just by getting sun, I could get 5 hours of sleep. I still feel energized because of the fact that the sun is out. That vitamin D is something, I'm telling you.